Hi and welcome back to our first ever big reveal live. Now we've let this dry for a full half an hour and the next part is the really exciting part. So first of all we need to get the mould out of the bucket. Now sometimes this slides out easily, other times it needs a little bit of help. So just slide a normal table knife around the edge of the mould. Go carefully, we don't want to cut in to the alginate and touch the plaster. There we go, all the way around, as far down as you can. Carefully turn it over. Okay, so we're going to give it a little thump to the bottom, some squeezes to the side, and fingers crossed for an easy exit. Oh, there we go. Phew! Fantastic. Right, we're going to start from the top. You can make a few little nicks here with the same knife. Don't use a sharp knife and don't go in too far. You do not know where those fingers are. We hope there are fingers in there. Okay, I'm just going to try and get a purchase on this to start peeling away. I'm going to pop the bits of alginate into my bucket just to be tidy. And here we go. Keep everything crossed that we're going to get a lovely cast. If you're just joining us, we're right about to start our live big reveal of the casting that we did a bit earlier. This is the magical part. We still love doing this every single time. Still manages to excite and amaze us. So I'm just carefully removing this alginate a little bit at a time. You can see it's peeling off quite nicely. Keep making a few little cuts to help you. Just get in there with your hands. I hope there's something in here. It's going to be really embarrassing if it's empty. Aha. Now, it's coming off in quite big chunks. This is a deeply satisfying part of the process. As we start to see a little bit of finger. We know our customers love it. We love your videos where we hear all your oohs and your ahs and those sounds of pure amazement. Right, here's a big chunk. Carefully does it. And we've got some fingers. And I think we've got our fingertips. You can do it from the top, you can do it from the bottom. I'm going to turn it over and work now from the wrist. And as you can see, that's really coming off lovely big chunks now. Still a little bit warm, the plaster. We talked about it heating up earlier. Should wait until it's as cold as possible, really. We didn't want to keep you waiting too long for the big reveal, and it's out. So there we go. A first look at the cast that's come out. We've got a few little bits of alginate still in these little nooks and crannies. You can get in here with a little wooden tool. This is something that comes with every kit. We can take these little bits out. That can go. I'm just going to check across now for little imperfections and bubbles. We've got a few. It's absolutely normal to have a few bumps and little bubbles. These can be flicked off really easily with this little tool. Don't use anything metallic or sharp. You don't want to damage the skin detail here. And you can take your time over this. But even the professionals will have some little bumps and some little lumps on here. It doesn't mean you failed, it's absolutely normal. So I'm quite pleased with that. We've got a nice shape, we've got plenty of skin detail. There are the fingers. That is how you make a hand clasp. So, just need to let that dry now. Pop it in a dry and airy place. Leave it for a week or two. It's going to turn lighter in colour. That's a sign that it's ready. And you can then seal it with a little bit of PVA glue. And our kits come with a little sachet and a little paintbrush, and you just mix that with a little bit of water. We give you instructions on how to do that, and then you can protect your casting and give a lovely smooth finish. So that's the end of our first ever live hand casting. If you now want to have a go for yourself, head to our website here where you can find our full range of kits, and thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.